your faith into the next generation, but I have to ask you the question, what are you passing on to them? You see, here's the thing. It's not just important that we're supposed to be passing on of faith. We have to pass on something that's substantial. And so I'm going to ask you this question. Is your faith substantial enough to pass on? Are you living a life with Christ that is worth passing on? You know, some of the studies that I've read, especially about the millennials, and I'm not going to slam millennials this morning because sometimes we all like to do that, don't we? But I'm going to say this, one of the issues that the millennials who have walked away from church cite about why they walked away from church, it's not the things that you might expect. It's not like, well, church was boring, or I disagree with certain theology or something along that line. A lot of the millennials that walk away, the real big problem that they see is that the faith of the parents or the adults that they were under showed no signs of any kind of significant life. In other words, they didn't see what they were being taught actually happening in the adults around them, their life. Does that make sense? That kind of didn't come out the way I expected it to. But you understand that they're looking for not just what does the Bible say, they're looking for how does that apply. They're looking for adults that say, I believe this, and then they go ahead and they do it. But the problem is, and the reason why many of them eventually do walk away is because they never saw it in the adults. They saw a lot of people who can quote scriptures and verses and all those kinds of things, and they live a certain way, but it's not one that really glorifies or actually proclaims what they say they believe. In other words, they see the hypocrisy. And I'm going to tell you something. Young people today that are growing up have information overload. They have access to anything that they want at any moment they want. And because they have all of that, they're looking for what's real amongst all of the things that are being thrown at me. What's real? Declaring our faith into another generation requires something. It requires that we as adults have something to pass on.